Welcome back, everyone. It's your girl Alison. You're tuned into Art Club, the best art show in the whole of East Africa. Msisa, we are on every single Friday at 8:30 p.m. Now, Raphael, so you can tell us your social media handles. Ni watu wa kustock kidogo.
My Instagram is raphael.seleti. That's raphael.seleti, S-E-L-E-T-I. My Twitter is rafa.se. And my Facebook is Raphael Seleti. Yeah.
So I see like you're really good at mixed media. You can explain to us kwanza with this man, like what were you thinking when you were painting it?
Okay. So this old man here, this is actually not mixed media.
Yeah.
This is just one of my other styles that I do. It's just oil painting.
Yeah.
And so this old man is, let's say, he's kind of like a distant grandpa. You know, like in the clan.
Yeah.
Right? And so when we were very little, we used to, spend a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
And so sadly he passed away like a few years ago.
Oh, you know him personally?
Yes, I know him personally.
So sorry.
Yeah. So I found these pictures of him that my mom took some time ago during like, the celebrations, and I decided to paint it. Yeah, to just keep that memory of him alive. And art is something that's, it lives on forever.
Yes.
And so his memory will always stay.
So this one is not for sale.
Yeah, it's really.
and now this one now.
These are also relatives. These are actually my aunties.
Also, you draw your family. You draw people that you know.
Yeah, I draw people that I know, and also maybe others, if there's a story to tell, I do that as well. But yeah, these are my aunties, and here I've used a mixed media now. The buibui, it's paper mache. And and then it's also an oil painting. It's still in progress. The background is incomplete. But yeah, the faces it's oil paint.
And it looks so real, especially the way the woman is
so
smiling.
Some people like to be painted, commissions, whatnot. And so.
So this is commission?
This is not commission. It's a personal work, but it's kind of just to showcase,
what you can do. And what about this one now?
And so this is a painting of Wangari Maathai, and I've used a lot of mixed media here. I've used sand. I've used fabric. I've used paper mache as well. These trees, I know you can't feel it on the screen, but they are very, very textured. You can actually feel the texture of those trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can feel. The hands, I've used plaster. So I've actually kind of sculpted. So you can feel the ridges of the hands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a 3D effect.
Wow.
And yeah, so this is using, the fabric as well. So I've used like mixed media and recycled materials. Wangari Maathai was advocate of climate change. So it's even the medium I've used. This is plywood. So just recycling materials. And just pushing her goal of trying to be eco-friendly.
It's not yet done.
Yeah, it's not yet done. The hands actually, the hand, you see that one is still white. This one is still on the base color, and and so it's still in progress. So
when it's finished, how much is it going to cost? Is it going to be on sale, kwanza?
I'll take it to a gallery. Hopefully they'll accept it, and we'll see. I'll put like 80,000 on it.
And it's worth.
Yeah,
it's really worth. So now I have a question. Like I always like asking guests over here, how do you deal with art block? Have you ever experienced kwanza art block?
Oh yes. Art block is very, very real.
So how do you deal with art block?
I think sometimes you just have to give yourself some time, right? Just some time. You rest, because doing art, working, it can be very, very strenuous. Sometimes you're physically tired, sometimes you're mentally tired, right? And when you're mentally tired, you're having art block. You have no ideas, running on. Maybe you even have a project that's going on, but you just can't move forward.
So
yes, your mind is just blocked, right? So you just take a break, take a breather, go out to go do something fun, not art related, right? And then like rejuvenate, right? And then you come back, and then you'll even realize now ideas will start.
And as an artist, when you can't get, I don't know, when you have art block, you cannot even move forward. Whatever you paint, I paint.
You'll actually hate painting. Like, you know, painting, you can actually hate painting. Like as an artist, like, oh, why do I do this?
Yeah, because the ideas are not coming. Yeah,
because
And also another question I like asking: how do you deal with rejection as an artist? Because you find artists when they are starting in their journey, when you are starting, I'm sure people say no.
Yes.
So how do you advise artists out there to deal with rejection?
So I'd say don't take rejection personally.
Yeah.
Do not take rejection personally in art, because art is a very, very diverse field.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many different techniques, styles, you know, ways that you can express yourself in art, and not everybody, you know, will like say they like, you know,
and it's not, your work is not for everybody.
Your work is not for everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's a gallery, you know, they accept, you know, a lot of work, whether it's an individual, whether it's, you know, somebody close to you, right? But don't feel, you know, don't take it personally. Yeah. Personally, I've been to, you know, to visited like artists, ones, right? Yeah. Who do abstract art. Yeah. And you know, showed them my work, and you know, something like this realistic kind of paintings, and you know, they say that is not art. You know, that's
so hurtful.
Right? But it didn't hurt me, right? Yeah. Because I saw the style that this guy does. Yeah. It's so different from what I would do. Yeah. And personally, I would not do his style. Yeah. Because it would bore me, right?
And that's you.
Yeah.
And that's him.
And that's him, right?
Yeah.
So you can't have somebody like that tell you that is not art. What I'm doing is art, but what you're doing, it's not art, right? No, it's that's not true.
And as an artist, you're not supposed to tell someone that. You should not even fake people. You know, I'm actually a fan of your work. First of all, how many years have you been painting?
So I've been painting, I would say, professionally, I would say like about 3 years. 3 years. Yeah. But I've had a lot of practice before that, which was not professional, but just working, you know, just doing like, you know, my own things for myself. When I was doing the course, like the art course, you know, I used to paint, right?
And if I was to pay you, nikwambie usiwahi paint tena, will you stop?
Oh no, you that one you have to.
You cannot.
Extreme.
So now we're going to be entering into something called random questions.
Okay. Okay.
I ask you a question, unajibu haraka haraka, no even thinking. Okay. No thinking. Okay, the first question.
Yes.
If you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
It would be paints and art material.
Just one.
Oh, one. Paint.
Paint.
Because I can paint on any surface.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather live the rest of your life with it raining every day or sunny every day? Like sunny or desert?
Rain.
Rain. You've seen it so hopelessly. Okay, if animals could talk, which species will be the rudest?
Oh, damn. I think it would be cats. Cats are just mean looking. You know,
not peacocks.
No, it would definitely be cats. They look like have a lot of attitude.
Mean,
attitude.
Yeah. If you could choose one song to play every time you walked into a room, what will you choose?
Actually, this one, no, I'm gonna catch you off guard, but I listen to a genre called drum and bass, and if there was a song, I would listen to all it. I think it would be Let's Make the Most of Now. It's
unaweza tuimbia kidogo?
No. So drum and bass, it's mostly instrumental, right? Yeah.
Oh. So like rumba, like
not rumba. It's something I know you've never even heard of.
Oh, you're putting me in a box. Okay.
Yes.
If I give you 10 million to start a business today, what business will you start?
I'll start I'll open an art gallery, a gallery that accepts, you know, just like basically doesn't have a lot of restrictions on the kind of artwork. Yeah, free entry to support, you know, local artists and local talents.
That's nice. That's noble. If you had a time machine, would you travel to the future or to the past?
I would. Well, traveling to the future is like you're skipping all the fun, creative process. Like you just get there. You know, it's like you reach there. You know, everything is kind of accomplished,
so
but you never did it. But at the same time, there's no point going to the past. I think I'll just go to the future.
To the future.
You know, because Yeah, I'll just go to the
It's better than going to the past.
Because going to the past is like doing it all over again. But
okay.
I'll go to the future.
So what advice do you have to the artists who are watching you right now?
For the artists that are watching me, I would say, you know, I do not get discouraged because sometimes, you know, we get discouraged while we're doing art. Sometimes it feels like, you know, is this thing ever going to pay off?
Yeah.
Right? But art is, you know, it's a risky process. And but with anything risky, you know, it comes with a lot of reward. Yeah. And yeah, so just, you know, work, but also put yourself out there and not take advantage of like these platforms, right? Look out for opportunities, you know, like where you can display, you know, your art. I think the most important thing is, you know, like first loving what you do, but also, you know, trying to get that exposure. For me, it has done a lot. For the few, like, not even major exhibitions. I've not ever like exhibited at a gallery, but just like maybe events. Like those events I've gotten, you know, a lot of like connections, contacts, right? Networking, met a lot of people. Yeah. And through those networks, people have come, you know, for me, like through one way or another.
Yeah, connection.
Yeah, those connections have come through for me. Yeah. Yeah, so don't get discouraged, just, you know, do art, you know, network with other artists, you know, keep pushing.
Be persistent.
And be persistent, and, you know, like your time will come, like that's for sure. Yeah. As long as you're doing what you love, you know, God will see what you're doing and
endelea tu kujituma. Your day will come, ipo siku. Yes. So thank you so much, Raphael, for coming today. I've learned so much personally, especially with the mixed media, and wish you all the best in your art journey.
Thank you.
So now the riddle for today, guys, was what word begins with E and ends with E, but only has one letter? Envelope. E. So don't forget, we are on every single Friday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sindio. Yeah. So Sisao, the motto for the day, guys, was art is so much better when Christ is at the center of it. Cheers.